Hello, my name is Dino and I have a message for my industry. And what I mean by my industry is all hairdressers, all salon owners, all hair studio owners, okay? The message is there's a revolutionary twist in the industry that everyone should know about, all right? What the industry is right now, just a quick summary, as we all know, there's hair extensions and there's all different methods of hair extensions. And we all know that hair extensions have a limitation. And we all know it's a little bit unsafe too in a lot of cases. And then also along the world of adding hair from a hair replacement standpoint of view, we all know that mostly it's covering hair or tying down on top of hair, okay? There's a complete different switch, something that came up that I think everyone should know about, okay? And that is, it's called hair stranding. Here's the difference. It's a very different twist. That's why it really is revolutionary. It's something that's very different that we've decided to share with the industry. And it will help every single business tremendously. And it will help, even more importantly, all your clients, all potential clients. It's been a tremendous success. Every time somebody sees the video, they immediately connect. So what this is, it's a method of adding one hair at a time on something called a microstrand. Now, a microstrand is a filament, a thread, literally as fine as a single human hair, but it's 10 times stronger, and the filament itself is translucent. So upon contact of the skin or the scalp, it disappears. This special filament that was invented is networked together, forming sort of like a diamond web. I'm going to show it to you. That's this here. And you notice as I'm grabbing, I have a hard time even seeing that there's something there. This is the microstrand after it's made in sort of like a diamond web. It's hard to see. Maybe against my blue shirt you could see it. But you'll notice as you put it against skin, it disappears. And that's the point. All right? Now the point of this is that, remember, it is as thin as hairs. It's as if you took a bunch of hairs and tied them together and made sort of a diamond web. It's mushy. It's soft. It's a piece of nothing. So this is the so-called base, of which then we take and put one human hair at a time onto this. The point of this is that your hair blends through. Now I want to say something to everyone. It is not an integration. In integration, I know you bring the hair through, but it's nothing like this. What makes this unique is the invention of the microstrand, this thing, because it's soft, it molds to the head, it forms to the head, no more molds when you're adding hair. And in reference to hair extensions, it's a method that you can add hair on the top while leaving the hair alone. And please, I'm going to please encourage everyone to watch the videos on our website under InvisaBlend.com and look at the technical aspect of this. All right? So now I want to show you what this looks like after one hair at a time is added on this. I'm going to hang this back up. And when one hair at a time is added on this, you're going to notice it's sort of translucent. You just see right through it. This is the lightest way you can add hair. That's another reason why it's revolutionary. It's very easy. It's an easy step for the customer because they use all of their own hair and you have 100% access to the scalp, or the customer has 100% access to the scalp. In fact, you know how the industry now also offers methods of stimulating hair growth. This dovetails into it. What I mean by that, this is the only method of adding hair that you can still give treatments to, whether it's the client doing their home treatments or whether they're going into your hair studio getting treatments to help stimulate the hair growth. This is the only method that you can have your cake and eat it too. And what I mean by that, the client could add hair this way, have the amount of hair that'll really make them feel comfortable and enjoy life, while simultaneously you can still give treatments because this allows the hair to still grow. So now, instead of just a hair studio giving treatments first, seeing if that'll grow the hair, and then eventually keeping the client to get them into a hair replacement. This combines both. It allows the client to have the amount of hair they want and do treatments simultaneously if they want to do it together. So there's a lot of revolutionary benefits that don't exist through any other method, all right? And there's 3 different attachments. I'm only going to briefly get into them. But here's the point. There's one attachment called strand locking. Strand locking is done by using the same filament that I point to over there, a single thread of the microstrand, and with a special technique that can only be done with that microstrand, we twist it around 7 or 8 of your own hairs or the client's own hairs. It makes a miniaturized ponytail. If you look at it with a magnifying glass, it looks like you made a ponytail. Using a thread as fine as a hair, it'll look like you made a ponytail on 6 or 7 or 8 hairs. It is the finest attachment and the safest attachment to go along with the most, I should say, nothingless way of adding hair. A way of adding hair where they feel as if there's nothing there, okay? Now that method enables the client to have service with your hair studio. They come back once a month for a minor visit that only takes an hour to have it re-secured, all right, which is no problem. We don't remove it every month. They come back once a month, have it re-secured. We also call it a touch-up. Short visit 1 month, short visit the 2nd month. Only to the 3rd month we remove it and reattach it, which is a little longer visit, 2 hours, 2.5. So the client has minor visits, but they come back to your hair studio. The purpose of this is that the client does nothing. The client just has the hair, enjoys the hair, and just comes back to your hair studio just for service, all right? Now, step 2 is called extended wear. Extended wear is now you have a client that doesn't want service, or it's too much to come once every month, whether it's the money or whether it's they live too far, they travel 2-3 hours to your hair studio. Either way, there's an extended way where now they come back every 2 months instead, all right? Next, there's the same way with the same method that the client can do it themselves. If they do it themselves, they control it. They don't have to come back. Why would you offer that? Because there's some clients that would want this concept but don't want any maintenance, whether it's for financial reasons, whether they just like doing stuff themselves, all right, or whether they were visiting from a far out place and they're not going to be back. This still enables you to give them this special hair stranding method, all right? So in summary, 3 methods of attachment, where they come back once a month, where they come back every 2 months, or they don't need to come back and they do it themselves. The best news, you can interchange the attachments anytime you want. So a client that's confused, they can go from one attachment to the other because the microstrand, after this is custom made for them, will last 3 to 4 years. All right? So that way, they can have this for a long time. They can have maintenance. They can change from one maintenance to the other. All right? So this is just a brief synopsis of this new revolutionary concept. We do teach, license this concept to qualified salons and qualified hair studios. So if you want to find out more, please contact us and we'll get into more detail about this for you. And I thank you for listening, and I hope this was a help to you. Thank you.